Stefan Solea here with Weaid Music, a non-profit record label based in Washington, D.C. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to produce something from scratch. I'm going to show you guys inside of my creative process, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to open a new session and start making a song and let you guys see what it's like producing something from nothing. See if we can find some divine inspiration, okay? So, I'm gonna go to Pro Tools. I'm gonna open a new session. All right? I'll call this one Breath of Fresh Air. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to do here. I've got some drum beats in mind, some stuff I've been working on. So, I like to always start with a really good, solid drum pattern. That way I know the song is completely in time. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open something up. I had a loop I had put together. See if I can come up with an idea for a guitar part. Okay? Alright, so I got some hi-hats I started working on before I build the rest of the beat out. But this will give me an idea of the tempo and see if I can come up with an idea for the song. So, what we're going to do, and remember, this is just completely off the top. I have no idea what I'm going to come up with. So for now, I'm just going to take this little hi-hat loop I made and let it go for a little while. I'm going to duplicate it for a few minutes, see if I can come up with a structure and a melody for the song. So, I don't know if I want to go in that key or not, you know. It seems like this song, this drum pattern, and what's like that E minor vibe. So, let's see what I can come up with. Alright, so I got an idea for the start of the song. The first little piece. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I don't know if I'll get rid of it later. But it's somewhere to start. And I find the most important thing with these songs, I make a new song every day. And the most important thing is just start going and start moving. You know, get that movement, get that momentum. It's like the first couple little ideas, melodies, or whatever that I come up with, I might not even keep that. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe a one-take Tony. Who knows? But to start, I'm going to turn on the Neve. That's my preamp, the distressor. And I'm going to start recording some guitars with this drum beat. And start laying some harmonies down and stuff. See what happens. So you guys ain't gonna be able to hear the drums for a little bit because I'm having my headphones. You'll still be able to hear the guitars when I'm recording this. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with something simple like that. And that's how I do my thing. Alright, so we're gonna create a new track. A new mic track to record these guitars. So and I'm crazy about labeling my tracks, and you should be too. You know, I have a whole color code system and a name system for everything. I always make my guitars hot pink on the track. Alright, so check. Alright, we're live. I got a few different little variations in there. I got the strumming open version, and I've got the finger picking version. I kind of fumbled and messed up on the finger picking version, so I might have to probably do that again, but I think I got a really good take of the strumming version of the lick, and I can start building the song off of that. So, let's see. So let me see if I can get this little piece on time right quick. Alright, so what I'm gonna do actually. I mean, you can follow along with me on the screen. You can see what I'm doing in the editing. I'm trying to make this loop a little smoother. So, let's see. Make it a little smoother. This is a very basic idea. This is just like me starting to put something together to give you guys an idea of how I start a song from scratch. Okay? So, appreciate you guys following along, watching, you know. So let's see. Let's see if this loop works. Try to come up with a little lead melody to put over top of it. See what we got. So I think I got a cool little melody for this. The lead melody. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate that rhythm track I put on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump on here and lay down this lead piece. So let's see what we got. So we got a good little version on there. I don't know if it's perfect. It's a place to start. So let's see. And again, that's what I find be so most important is just like keep it trucking, keep moving forward. You know, you can always fix something, but if like an inspiration comes and you don't capture it, then it might be gone forever. So you gotta try and capture every little idea, every little melody. You know, sometimes I'll be out somewhere and I'll get struck with some crazy dope melody and I'll come running in to record it real quick so I don't lose it forever, because that's how it is with me. The ideas come so fast, it's like I don't grab onto them. It might be out the window. So. Guys, this is just a random idea off the top. I'm trying to get more comfortable doing this, just recording in any scenario, producing in any situation. So, okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over that little lead piece, even though I know it's not perfect, for the sake of just pushing things along. I'm going to duplicate that track, and I'm gonna come up with a harmony for that guitar part. Make it really sound pretty. So pardon me why I do that, because it might take me a minute to find it. Sometimes I find it right away, sometimes it takes me a minute. Let's see. And amazingly, by the grace of God, I guess I found that one right away. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that was close. One bad note in there, so I'm gonna go at it again. I'll have it in just a second. So that was pretty much perfect. Let's see how that's sounding. But let me unmute that. Where do we want to go with it from here? Alright, so from here, you know, we got a nice little part there. Now we got to switch it up. We got to do something different. So, I'll tell you a way I like to scratch out these songs, you know. It's something that's really helpful for me is, you know, like I said in the beginning, I get the drums all squared away right in the beginning. Like, it might not be the keeper drums, it usually isn't. It's just like a place to start. You know, I get a song in mind, I get a tempo in mind, or a place I want to go, or really a vibe, a emotion that I'm feeling that day, and like something that I want to express. So it's like, you know, this I was feeling like I wanted to create something that had a good, like, not super fast, not super slow, just some nice solid tempo. So I went with a 110 BPM, and I put together a few loops to start with. You know, like I said, I got these hi-hats going, and now I'm gonna kind of switch it up into something else. I'm gonna get something more aggressive. Because that part that I just made, really, that feels like a hook part to me. That's going to be kind of a hooky kind of section. And now I got to create something that, drives a little harder, for the verses, I think. And that's like how I've been doing it lately. Let's see. Let's see what we come up with. Let's see if this works with the song. Alright, let's see. Alright, try and match up this beat. Okay, so from this chill little part, we're gonna go into something more upbeat to really kind of lift the song, really keep it going. We could take it in a whole new vibe. So when we come back to this energy, it'll be like a relief when we come back to this part. So now we're gonna go to something way more upbeat. So let me see if I can come up with another guitar part. Okay, so. So I think that's going to be what it's going to be, something like that. Okay, so keep it simple. Just go with the first thing that comes to mind, and we're gonna go into this this real swing, this real vibey, upbeat swing. So let's see. Alright, I got an idea. Okay. A lot of times these ideas, they come so fast, you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta go with it. You gotta run with it. That's how I feel. Like with this divine inspiration, it's like something moves me to create it, to bring it into existence. And it's like, if I don't follow those intuitions, then the whole thing goes sideways real quick. I gotta go off it's like the gift, I always say music is a great painkiller, Our creativity, it's like a beautiful free gift, divine inspiration. Okay, so let's see here. Let me start recording before I forget what the hell I'm doing. Because I tell you, just as fast as the ideas come, they can slip right past you. Alright, so this part, I want it to be cool little upbeat, swinging, gypsy, flamenco, guitar riff going. Let's see what happens with it. I like it. It's a little sloppy, but it's a good place to start. Tell you what, like, you know, the way I do these songs, it's like I scratch them out so fast because, you know, I'm gonna go back and lay so many more guitar parts on these things, and this is just to get the idea. We're capturing the essence here, divine inspiration. That's what this is all about. All right. So check it out. We're gonna, like we did on the last part, on this part. Now we're gonna come up with a sick little lead melody to make this part shine. So let's see what I got. Something to keep the energy moving, energy flowing, energy up, but it's got to be a little more complex than that. So getting there. Not quite right, but I'm getting there. So it's. Alright, so. That's the part that I'm looking for. We're going to lay that down. Pretty right on. See how that sounded. Alright. So now, like I did in the last part, I'm going to come with a harmony for this little melody before we move on to the next part. So. This part might take me a minute to get, so let's see what I'm going to do. Just bear with me while I figure it out. found the harmony, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down now. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate the other one, make it nice and easy on me, and record right over the new one. All right. Here we go. I swear, every time I do this, from the time it takes me to figuring out the part, standing up to the mic, I forget the part and I have to relearn it all over again. Every time, without a doubt. That was close. That was close. Let's see. Let's see how that came out. You know, it's okay. It's not really doing it for me, that part. It's like, it's an okay little harmony, and I'm probably gonna keep it in there and drag it down, but I think I can come up with a better one that really makes that part sing a little more, because those harmonies aren't really quite kicking the way I want them to. But the part sounds strong, all in all. I feel like now I need to create a pre-chorus or like a breakdown part before it goes back to the first part. So let's see here. Cool little turnaround piece like that. If I can find, I got some more drums that'll work with that. Actually, let's see about this. I got this little piece here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to see if I can align these other drums that I had prepared. So that's the only thing that I prepared before coming into this session was some drums. But besides that, the guitars, the melody, it's all off the top of my head. So we'll see how far we go with it. Okay. breakdown part before we go back into the chorus. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here. That could have been better. I don't know. Let's hear it. So I'm gonna redo that because I was playing a little strong and it was clipping real bad. So I'm gonna do that one more time. Let me see, that could have been a little better. Okay, see if I can come up with a little melody for this breakdown part. And I'm going to mute the drums off because it's a little distracting. Sometimes, coming up with a little melody, sometimes they come like boom, just like the first thing you touch and it just comes together. Other times we messing around and it's like it takes a little while to like conjure that thing up out of you. And I feel something kind of growing right there, a little melody coming together. And just a few more moments, I'll probably have it all locked in and I'll cut it on the mic. So let's see here. so I think I got what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and make another track and record this melody. I'm gonna go ahead and hit save because I've been forgetting to hit save this whole time, and I can't stress you enough. Hit save, hit save, hit save. Always save your work. It's the worst feeling in the world, I swear. It's like, but there are a lot of ups and downs in my life, but one of the worst feelings is putting a whole lot of energy, creative energy, into something special, then you forget to hit save, and the system crashes, and it's gone. Horrible feeling. Let's not have that. Alright, so, where are we at? We're going to go ahead and record this. That was one of those times when I kind of messed up and didn't play what I meant to play, but it was something different I hadn't thought of, and it might be cool, so we're going to check that out. Alright, so now, like the other two parts, I'm going to come up with a harmony for that little guitar lick, and after that, we'll have 3 solid parts and kind of the bones of an entire song. Straight like that. Off the top, no preparation, just in the moment. So let me mess around with that, come up with that harmony, and we can start layering things. See where it goes from there. Alright, I think I got something there. Right. Might have been a little sloppy, but I think I got it. So let's see. So guys, this is all raw. No effects or anything on this. It's just raw guitars. So, there you go. There's 3 parts off the top of the head. Okay. We'll go ahead and listen to them before I get into any mixing or anything like that. Go ahead and hear what it sounds like. So what I have going on here is 3 different drum patterns and 3 different parts that are gonna make up a whole song. And you know, this is just the drums, the beat, and the guitars. 3 guitar layers on each part, and this is just the bones. This is just the beginning of the song. So you know, it's gonna have bass on it, synths and samples, and all kinds of stuff. Other drums. I'm gonna build the whole drum pattern out. So let's see where we're at with it. Feeling that. I'm really happy with this, how this is coming together. I really love that middle part, that upbeat part, and what I'm hearing on there is that, you know, that's gonna have to go twice as long because that's like a big nasty verse. You know, somebody's getting live on that, and it needs to be twice as long to lead into that little breakdown part. So what I'm gonna do, go ahead and do that real quick. But I'm feeling really good about this. This is great. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a little break from this. I got a really nice start on a cool song, and I feel really good about this one. I'm going to come back to, I feel really good about every song. Every time I make a new song, it's my new favorite song, so that's just how I am, you know. I switch on the project so fast. I create an album one week, I'm on to another one the next week, but you know, it's important to finish things that you start, and I'm really working to finish every song that I start. So throughout this process, you guys will hear this one finished in the future. And what we're gonna do, my next session, I'll come back to this with you guys, and we will start adding some layers onto it. So add some bass, like I said, some more guitars, maybe some bigger, louder instruments, some more drums, find a really ill sample for it and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. Again, I'm Stefan Solea for Weaid Music, and this has been an exciting session of writing a song off the top of the head. So, talk to you guys soon. It's been fun.